Hey everyone. I've kind of got to a stage now where I can sort of show you where I am with this planner that I'm doing. So I've got a little basically creative bonus video here. It's just me, just Karen. But this is what I've been working on for the vast majority of the last couple of weeks. Right, okay, so a planner. Now, one of the things that I really like planning, analog planning. I absolutely love analog planning. The only problem is I get totally lost in the making of the thing, and then I get so fed up doing it because I've spent all the time making it. So that's a problem. But at the same time, I find it really difficult to keep up with all the different pages and things. So last year, because my back was so bad, I decided to, while at uni, make the jump from sort of your average sketchbooks and all that, to being as much a paperless student as I possibly could be. And that is really where Procreate and GoodNotes came into their own. I do also have Notability, but I found that GoodNotes seems to work better for the system that I have, although I very much like Notability as well. But I'll talk more about that in a different video. But this is basically to do with planning, particularly for students. However, I will be bringing out some of these planners starting from January. I'll also have a 6-month planner, and I'll also have a 3-month planner, and I'll have a 1-month planner. So if it's just, I need to plan this month specifically, only this month, you can get a 1 month. If you want the whole year, you can either go academic or you can go January start. Or if you want 6 months, you're January to June, and then July into December, essentially. So one of the things that let's be honest here. I bought a planner, I bought a digital planner, and I really loved it, but I found it really difficult to keep up because, if I just show you, which one is it? This one. It was great, and it started off, and it was fine, and it's got hyperlinks to each monthly spread, which was awesome. And it's got like front sections and the whole of 2019 as a thing, extra sheets and whatnot. However, whenever you go into it, so you go into April and I go, right, okay, I want to go to my daughter's birthday, April 12th, and you click on 12, nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. In fact, I'll take it off of that. Normally, when you're working in GoodNotes, you can work in it in presentation mode, which is this white one, but you can't write on it. Or if you press it and get the blue, you can then write on the thing. But even then, if you press on the 12, all it does is zoom in. It doesn't take you to the 12th. You don't even get taken to weeks. You have to slide along, and again, none of the days take it. And it was so time consuming flipping through every single page to get to what I wanted to get to that I just gave up with it. As you can see, I've hardly used it. I highlighted pages. There's literally nothing written. Pretty much only September will be the one that's pretty much done. Oh no, look, September's not even either. So there you go, shows you how much I used it. I got so fed up with it so very quickly. And this year I decided that I needed to keep up with it, but I was going to do my own planner because this was an absolute nightmare. So, I have made my own. This is your front page. It's the only page that doesn't have any links in it. So you can add little pictures and whatnot. So if you go, say, pictures, and you can add, oh look, there's a wee picture of the kids, let's put that there, and there's a picture of the dog, let's put that let's put that there, and then let's add, say, like, I don't know, right, I know, let's do this with obviously an apostrophe, because that's, but then, you know, you've got other things that you can do, whatever, so, gives you space to put your little notes and things, and they're just as easy to get rid of, as they are to put there. Swipe along. So, the first thing that we get is the front page. Obviously, as you can see up at the top, the links. So there's a link to the cover, to the front page, a page for timetable, which I'm working on a couple of timetable spreads, but you could quite easily take a photo and stick it on there. It's not a problem. Sticker pages as well. I have 24 page sections for stickers, so you could, like, I always have Bitmoji ones. These are my old Bitmojis from my old planner, but just to illustrate it. So, me with my buzz cut, haha. So if I wanted to use one of these stickers, I would say, right, okay, current mood light. Okay, let's go with that one. So, selector, select it, copy, and then go to the front. Front page. Paste. And you can change the size of that, or you can, you know, move it about or whatever. It doesn't matter what you do. It's another way to personalise your planner, essentially. So that, obviously, with it having those big sections, you could have your emoji type ones, you could have ones for mathematics, you could have arrows, you could have lines, you could have borders, you could have stickers, like literally like well done, or let's do this, or that kind of thing. You could have ones for each subject, even depending on what you're studying. You could have TV ones, you could have tracker type stickers, so like your water intake. You could have, like the little photo things. The list is endless. So there's 24 sections, each will take you to a page, each has another back to the sticker index page. I just put some old Bitmojis on to show you. That's that. You'll have trackers. Again, like the timetable page, it's blank. I will have trackers available that I'm working on, but you can add your own, and it's very, very easy. If you've obviously only got one page here, but it's very easy to add a page. All you do is you press plus, you make sure the page is after, you make sure after is selected, and then you press current template, and that also copies all the hyperlinks as well. So you can do some trackers on here, but then you've got some more trackers on the next page. I may, if everyone thinks it's a better idea, go down the same route as I've gone with the stickers and have sections for trackers. So you could have lifestyle trackers, you could have money trackers, you could have... Actually, do you know what? I think I'll do that. Right, I'll add that in. So I'll have sections, not as many as this, but I'll have sections where you can split your trackers up. So birthdays, birthdays, health and lifestyle, money, aspirations, work, uni, all those kind of things, to make it easier to track. We also have a section for square grids, because people like square grids. The dot grid, which I've used throughout. A plain week, in case you decide that you want, say, okay, your week spread is for uni, but maybe you want to add a personal separate week spread, and that way you can write in what week it is and the dates to match it, and just slide it in behind or in front of the week in whatever particular month it is. We've got a plain paper section, and then obviously along the bottom, all of these sections are just blank, ready for you to make a sketchbook or notebook for every one of your subjects. Obviously, these are my subjects for this coming year. I found working in GoodNotes really, really helpful. I mean, let me just see. Uni work. Design and Society, for example. These are all my it's just random notes, but having the ability to use it as a proper sketchbook was brilliant. And if they want something printed out, you can just print it out. But I didn't have to bother scanning my whole sketchbook. My kids are being real loud. Don't even know what they're playing. I didn't have to bother scanning my sketchbook at all because it was already digital. So all I had to do was export it, which is this little symbol up here. You can export the page, you can export all. And send that when I was handing in my work, which was great. So this year, instead of having lots of different sketchbooks, I plan to have everything in my planner, just everything. So, okay, we've got the months. Now, this is completely different from the previous planner that I showed you. So we've got my month at a glance, personal, and uni, and the dates. A little random quote. I've done a little quote for every year. We've got, down the bottom right, we've got weekly spreads. So we've got week 1, which will take you to week 1, back to September spread, week 2, back to week 2, etc. But we also have a month to view at this side. But if you click, for example, the 2nd of September, it will take you to the 2nd of September. You have a section where you can write in each things in half-hour slots, going from 4 a.m. Because if you're anything like me and are desperate to have awakening time in the morning, and you've got uni at 9 and you have to leave the house at 7:30 to get there for 9, and not leave the house at leave where you live at 7:30 to get there for 9, but you've got to leave the actual house at 7. You want at least 2 hours to get yourself sorted, to get a shower or whatever, to get all your things ready. So, I generally wake up at 4, half 4 if I've got a 9 o'clock start, which is why I've gone from 4 to 12 a.m. This can obviously be altered if anybody needs a night shift version where they're actually missing a couple of hours, say missing the hours from 4 until 8 even, and having the night shift hours or whatever, that can be very easily swapped. Just let me know. But there's obviously a section for doodling or writing whatever you want or sticking on anything, and a section for that. A back to this month click will take you back to the month, and a back to this week click will take you to your weekly view. The date numbers in all of the weekly views are also hyperlinked to their corresponding dates. So it's really, really easy to navigate this. So you've got an essay to write in on the 4th. This is actually say you've got an essay to write in on the, come on Karen, with the fingers, October. Oops. You've got an essay to write in on for the 11th of October or something, right? So you've got, right, okay, the 11th of October. And we'll go... Ooh, that's a very thick pen line, Karen. And in essay. Right? And then you can go to your week. If you actually press the little thing. And you can write in, I don't know, eco essay for 11 a.m. Remember ... whatever it is you need to remember. And that way, I keep forgetting to change. That is the only slight downside to this app, is that in order to get the hyperlinks to work, you have to press the little thing, and then you can go back. It does stop you making mistakes and pressing stuff all the time if you are hopping through, because I cannot, as you can see, I can't write on this, but if I press the thing, you know, oh, that's on, I can basically draw all over it. So, but that's the only slight downside. But the whole thing is hyperlinked. The whole thing is pretty much ready to go. I'm currently removing all of these bottom tabs here. Quiet, please, guys. Shh, Matthew. Shh. That's amazing, but you're being really loud. Inside voices, please.
I can draw with my hand.
You can draw with your hand. You're so clever.
Finger,
actually, very specific. So yeah, this is pretty much ready to go. I'm now removing all these bottom tab titles so that you can add your own titles, or if you let me know what classes you have, I can write the titles on as well.
Doing?
I'm doing a little video so that anybody who's trying my little calendar planner app can see what to do.
Are they actually doing it? Are you actually videoing?
Yes, I am actually videoing it. Not with the camera, with it. I'll show you later. The font I have used is
Wait, is it finished?
Shh. No, it's not finished. Oh, life with children. The font that I have used is a royalty-free Google font, just to make it easier for everyone, sort of handwriting, royalty-free Google font, called The Architect's Daughter, which I'll include as it's royalty-free, but it just saves you going searching for it. If you're, Sophie darling, please stop rattling. If you're wanting to use the same font, I'll just include it because it is a royalty-free font anyway. So yeah, so feel free to let me know if there's any issues with it, if you'd like me to add anything to it or change anything. Please do let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you later.